Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share my videos out. It would help me tremendously. I would appreciate it. Leave your comments, your thumbs up, your thumbs down. Let me know what you're thinking, what you're doing. I do read every one of your comments. I just can't answer them all. But I do read every one of them, and I thank you for them. Okay, a little update on my wife. I hope y'all not getting tired of hearing about my wife, but she is my world. Late last night, they finally got around to doing the stents. They wanted to do 3 stents. They only got 2 of them in. The other one, they went through her arm to do the stents, and normally they go through the leg. But the third one they couldn't get to on kind of going through the arm. So they're going to have to go back in about 3 to 4 weeks, go through her leg to get the other one. But she's doing fine. She ran a fever early this morning. They've got that under control, but they still don't want her to go home until tomorrow on account of the fever. They think it could be an infection starting. So they're going to go ahead and get her started on some IV antibiotics to take care of that, and she should be home tomorrow. But the doctor said she did good. She just had a lot of pain, but they got that under control too. Thank God, and thank you for all your prayers. Okay, into the stimulus stuff. Stephen Mnuchin said $1 trillion is a good starting point. As you know, up till now, they've been saying that $1 trillion is the target. They wouldn't go over it. Well, now Stephen Mnuchin sounds like he's willing to compromise that figure of $1 trillion. This is good. That means more chance of a stimulus check. We know the Democrats wanted $3 trillion, and the Republicans said $1 trillion. Well, if they're willing to come up a little bit, that might make the Democrats a little more happy. We know now that they are looking to extend the unemployment boost, but at a lower rate, maybe $2,000 to $4,000. Most likely it'd be towards the lower end of the scale per week. Everybody is worried that it won't be passed in time for the deadline. Y'all, we've seen this happen before, where they take one part of the proposal out and get it passed like overnight on things that they want. Well, I think this may happen with this part if it comes down to the deadline. I don't think they want to let that run out. The White House and the Senate are at odds on what's needed in the package. At a time yesterday, the Senate publicly laughed at what the White House wants. This is getting deep. This is going to be a dog fight before it's over. And the more they fight, the longer it's going to be drawn out. Y'all remember Donald Trump mocking Nancy Pelosi for all the fat that was in her proposal? Well, guess what? Now he's proposing a new FBI building. Thought he hated the FBI. Well, now he wants a new FBI building in this package. Now, how is that going to help us? Maybe it's to pay them off or something. I don't know. It looks like he's going tooth and nail for the payroll tax cut. President Trump says he will veto a package if he don't get it in the package. Mitch McConnell, however, is saying no way will that pass because he will not defund Social Security. Mitch McConnell is finally doing something right. Okay, the $2,000 stimulus check. If you see thumbnails, people posting videos that says $2,000 stimulus check has been approved, don't even click on that video. Because once you click on that video, you gave them a view. And that's all they're fishing for. That is totally not true. I don't believe we're going to get $2,000, but if we do, it's not going to happen today or tomorrow. It's going to be next week or whenever they get it passed. So if you see clickbait stuff like this, don't click on it. They're lying to you. Do I think there's going to be a stimulus check in this package? Yes, I do. $2,000. I was optimistic about it for a long time, but now I don't believe it's going to be $2,000. They're talking about, a lot of people are talking about it's going to be less than $1,200 what we got before. I don't buy that either. I think it's going to be the same as what we got before, but that's just my opinion. Okay, more help for the rich. They're wanting money in the proposal to go to pay for private schools. Rich people send their kids to private schools. Tuition for these private schools are up to $30,000 a year. And they need stimulus money? Come on now. They're hurting bad. I don't believe they should get anything. Because private schools is a private company. I don't believe they should take the stimulus money out of regular education fund. It just don't seem right to me. So if we can build a new FBI building and fund private schools for the rich people, where in the hell is our stimulus check? And why ain't it $5,000 a month? Just something to think about. The rich getting richer. Okay, y'all. Joe Biden, on his speech, he's wanting a lot of money for home health care. Y'all, I want to let you know how I feel about home health care. I've dealt with it many times. My mama had it for years. My sister has had it for years for the child that she adopted. She adopted a child at birth with cerebral palsy, and she's had home health care her whole life, and that child is now 21 years old. But I had home health care assigned to me when I came home from the hospital from my stage 4 throat cancer. When my mama had it, there was nothing more than a glorified babysitter. The only thing they did was come in, take her blood pressure, her temperature, and talk to her for a few minutes and then leave. That's all they did. And they get up to $40 and $50 an hour. When I was assigned home health care, I was assigned home health care to help me with my feeding tube, because I had a feeding tube when I came home from the hospital. Do you know the nurse that came out had to look up online how to use a feeding tube? I sent her away. She didn't touch my feeding tube, and I fired her right on the spot. Then I got my sister to come over because she knew all about feeding tubes. She came over every day and took care of my feeding tube for me. Y'all, I believe that home health care is a waste of time and a waste of money. I don't buy into it at all. I think it's just a glorified babysitting service. Yeah, a lot of old people need people to talk to, but not at $30 and $40 an hour. It's just my opinion. I know I'm going to get some flack on that because I know there's probably some healthcare nurses out there. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion, and oh well, that's the way it is. Y'all, please continue to say prayers for my wife. I will have another video tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and another one tomorrow evening at 1 p.m. I want to thank you all for being here. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Leave your comments. And I want you to know I love you all. Y'all have become my extended family. And I want to thank you all for that. Y'all, we will get out of this thing with our heads held high. We just got to keep faith in God and keep pushing forward. We will make it through this. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we will make it through it. Y'all, please know I love you all. Until the next time, ciao.